Yo, what's good, real ones? It's Lavan. Welcome back, and I'm here to drop another gem on y'all today. How's your day going so far? Mine's going pretty good. It's early in the morning. Not early, it's about like 9 or something. Day just started though. And it's been pretty cool for real. I just wanted to get on here and chop it up with y'all real quick. You feel me? What do I want to talk about today? Honestly, I was brainstorming a few topics, a few of them, and I'm kind of just gonna wing it as I sometimes do. But I think this one is what's speaking to me the most right now. Is like, our lives, where we are in life right now in this moment, is a direct reflection of the thoughts that we hold in our mind and the stories that we tell ourselves. It seems like such a simple a simple concept to grasp, right? Like that seems just very understandable. We are a product of the things that we think about. I'm sure if I say that, you just get it. But I think there's a deeper a level of understanding of that quote, or of those words that one can have. If you think about it, if you think about something that you tell yourself, oh man, that's too hard to do, or something that you're scared of doing, it's probably likely that you haven't put yourself in that situation, right? Why? Because you're scared of doing it, or at least that's what we tell ourselves. We tell ourselves that looks scary. I'm fearful of stepping into that realm. I'm not doing it because I'm scared. I'm not gonna do it. I'm never gonna do it because I'm scared. And I don't think that it's the inherent fear of that thing that keeps us from doing it. I think, at least my understanding now is, and this could be wrong, but what I've come to realize is it's because of the story that we tell ourselves. It's our thoughts surrounding that thing. So if I'm saying that I'm scared or something terrifies me, then my thoughts are never to do it. And it seems so freaking obvious. But a lot of people, and myself included, just didn't get it. Just don't get it. That's why that's why I want to talk about it, because like there's man, there's so many things that I wish. Well, I don't wish. I'm where I need to be right now in this moment in life. But maybe things could have been different had I had some knowledge or people inform me of certain things, earlier in life. But I think regardless, you know, uh, once we're at a point where we're ready to hear and receive something, we have to be ready and willing to take that information in before we actually absorb it, so it doesn't just fall on deaf ears, or go in one ear and out the other. Because I'm sure I've heard what I'm telling you guys right now many times in the past, like, oh yeah, you're a product of you know your thoughts and whatnot. I'm sure I heard that before, but it didn't really click until more recently. The thoughts that we hold in our mind are so powerful. But let me get back to my point. If there's something that you were thinking of that you've been telling yourself for a long time, it's impossible, you can't do it. Do you actually know that you can't? Do you actually know that you're unable to? Have you actually put in 100% of your effort? Have you exerted all possible means of getting that thing done before coming to the conclusion that you can't? Or is that something that you just say because it seems difficult, or you don't want to, you don't really want to, or you might not want to put in the work, or the challenge, the feat, you know what I'm saying, the conquest, it just seems too daunting on the surface. We have to be very vigilant. I don't feel like I've ever used that word, but I'm gonna just leave that there. Hope it's right. We have to be vigilant about the thoughts that we hold in our minds, because they are powerful. You know, our actions that we take in life are a byproduct of the thoughts that we hold, you know. And we can't fake ourselves, because there are times when, like, for example, I used to be in a space where I found like approaching somebody, I found that terrifying, you know? And, well, terrifying seems extreme, but I was anxious around that. I had, there's a fear of rejection there, which can be normal, I think. I'm not saying there's anything inherently wrong with that, but I came to a point where I'm like trying to, once I realized that that fear was there, I came to a point where I tried to force myself into those situations, right? To try to get over that fear, to break through that barrier, to break through that mental wall I had for myself there. And I was able to take action in those regards. Just started going up to more people that I was attracted to and just letting them know. But I think forcing myself into those interactions, it was limited, because the thoughts that I still held in my mind was that the subconscious thoughts, the subconscious beliefs, was that I was unworthy of those people's love or attention or admiration, whatever it was I was seeking. I felt unworthy. So even if I did put myself in those situations, the underlying belief still dictated determined the outcome of those interactions, of those situations. I say that to say that we can't fool ourselves. We can't fool our minds. They're always at work. They're always observing. And that's why I stress the importance, and I can't say this enough. I'm gonna keep saying it till you get it. If you haven't got it, you know who you are. Or maybe you don't know it's you. Maybe you think you got it and you just haven't. But anyways, I'm gonna keep stressing this point, that it's of how important it is for us to get to know ourselves and take time. I don't really want to say daily because that could put like pressure on you, you know, if you feel like that's a lot, but actively try to take time to just be with yourself so you can start to work through some of those underlying beliefs, those underlying thoughts that are still dictating your actions. So you can start facing those fears that are holding you back. And I'm gonna sound like a broken record on some of these topics because they're so important. I'm telling you. As long as you tell yourself, or as long as your subconscious belief, for whatever reason it may be, I'm not saying you're wrong for having come to that conclusion, but as long as that is there, that's going to determine your actions. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, it's important. That's all I have to say right now. I feel like sometimes, if I'm gonna just keep it a buck, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta make this topic super deep, and it probably really doesn't even have to be all that, honestly. I mean, that's just some pressure that I put on myself, if I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm trying to work on just letting go of. I think there's been moments in these videos where, you know, I'm starting to just get super critical, and I'm like, and you'll see me too. I'm like, just whatever, just keep going, whatever, it's fine. Talking to myself, you know. But yeah, that's what's come to mind today. So if it's applicable to you, then you know what to do with that information. If it's not, then oh well, move on with your day, and I hope it goes good for you. All right, y'all take it easy, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Deuces. Oh, now, before this video ends, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm now streaming over on Twitch at the_DZ94. That's my old tag. So if you just want to come through, vibe out, chill, while you wash the dishes or do some chores or do some homework, like it'll be a good time. It's chill, it's a vibe. Come through, support your boy, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Deuces. Have a beautiful day.